Women's nipples, a psychological and cultural perspective. Nipples, a natural and universal part of the human body, hold profound significance in society, psychology, and culture. Women's nipples, in particular, have been subjected to varying degrees of attention, fascination, and regulation across different societies. This stems not just from biological reasons but also from deep-rooted psychological and sociocultural factors. Biological significance. From a biological standpoint, women's nipples play a critical role in nurturing life. They are essential for breastfeeding, allowing mothers to provide nutrition and bonding opportunities for their infants. Yet, despite their natural function, society often views them through a sexualized lens, influenced by evolutionary and psychological theories. For instance, evolutionary psychology suggests that secondary sexual characteristics like nipples can signal fertility and health, which may explain the sexualization of women's bodies. Cultural attitudes. Cultural norms greatly influence how women's nipples are perceived. In many societies, women's nipples are taboo to expose in public, while men's are not, despite their similar anatomy. This double standard raises questions about societal values and the sexualization of women's bodies. Movements like #FreeTheNipple challenge these norms, advocating for gender equality and body positivity. Historically, the perception of women's nipples has varied. In some indigenous cultures, bare breasts are normalized and not inherently sexual. Conversely, in many Western societies, the exposure of nipples has been stigmatized, often linked to notions of modesty and morality. This cultural divergence underscores the role of societal conditioning in shaping our views. Psychological impacts. The oversexualization of women's nipples can have psychological repercussions. Many women feel self-conscious or ashamed of their bodies due to societal pressures. This can lead to body image issues, low self-esteem, or discomfort in natural situations like breastfeeding in public. Conversely, movements promoting body acceptance aim to counter these negative effects, fostering empowerment and self-confidence among women. Modern debates and social change. In recent years, the debate around women's nipples has gained momentum, with activists and psychologists emphasizing the need for change. Social media platforms have faced criticism for censoring images of women's nipples while allowing similar content from men. This inconsistency highlights the ingrained gender biases that persist in modern society. Conclusion. The psychology and perception of women's nipples reveal much about societal norms and values. By challenging taboos and promoting understanding, we can work towards a more inclusive and equitable perspective, one that embraces the natural